Okay, guys, I am back. Hello again. And we're going to be going right into, if you heard my project manager talking in that video, she sent me a bunch of pictures. So we're going to look at some really good pictures of some of the sample, the sample game. But again, I just want to say November 7th, which is tomorrow, I'm recording this tonight on the 6th, we will have in our possession the sample copy of Dungeon Crusade. Very exciting. And I'm going to be honest, I tell you guys everything from the heart. I'm going to be playing this game like a madman. And when I play these kind of games, I really transform. People said they like listening to me. Some people might say I'm annoying, but I really love these kind of games, especially Dungeon Crusade. So we're going to have a good time with the unboxing series. So let's just get into the photos that she was very nice enough to send us. Those are there. That's a nice, huge picture of the game box. Over here, they have. That's if you can see the board right here. Maybe I can get my little marker pen, and so I could draw. That work? Oh, that's too big. But over here is the Adventures of Bravely the Knight. So there's the boards there. For that, and I think there's some punch boards underneath that. So that's the box. There's just another shot of the box she took on her desk, kind of like a, straight down shot of it. And oh, and wow, this is just really awesome. And I mentioned this here. I mentioned this before. Look how nice and colorful those tiles are. This is actually the Ancient Runes board. So that's that. And of course, this is just, you're looking at it from a photo and in a video. I can already tell you that those colors are going to pop when you see those in person. I mean, they just did, seriously, such an outstanding job of making this look so vibrant and colorful and clear and bright. That's one thing I was really concerned with, was brightness, and rest assured, they really nailed it. So thank you again, Wingo. Another thing too is I want to touch on, so I try to get all the information out for you guys. We tried to go for one huge dungeon board. Dungeon boards in Dungeon Crusade are 3 by 2 feet. I was pushing for that. I wanted just to give you guys, if you ever played Arkham Horror, the 2nd edition, they have those huge game boards. That's what I wanted for Dungeon Crusade. But it's like a few inches too big for Wingo to do. So I went back to the original design I had, and it's going to be just as fine, especially easy storage. So like we're looking at the Ancient Runes board. All the dungeon boards will be 6 12-inch by 12-inch tiles. And so you'll form them together, kind of like, actually, I had a picture, but if I'm going to do a very crude drawing. But okay, so let's say that's the outline of the dungeon board, right? So it's going to be like this. Again, please excuse my rough drawing. But you'll see what I mean. So you know what I mean? So you'll put, like a dungeon board next to each other. That's how you'll form the dungeon board. And it goes together very easily. Like you'll know exactly where everything lines up. Just use the patrol route lines and you'll see, so there's you don't need a diagram or anything like that. And each of the 4 boards are very distinct from each other. They each have their own theme. So you won't mistaken, the Tomb of Caladar for the Ancient Runes, or Castle Blackwood for the Cavern of Lost Souls. So there is that for you. Moving on, here's some punch boards, and we can see like the lines where we're going to punch that out. So there's some doors for you. There's the cardboard miniatures, some monster tokens. I think those are trap tokens. That's a harvest bread. I don't want to get too close because you don't get fuzzy, but I think that's harvest bread. Harvest bread is a gift. Watch, it's a spoiler, but what the hey. When the heroes go to Celebration Day, they'll get a Celebration Day gift. It's a random card you draw, and it's the villagers thanking the heroes. And one of the things they can give them is harvest bread. And each hero gets a loaf of harvest bread. Put it in your backpack when you're in the dungeon. you can consume it and regain 2 health and 2 essence, and you can share that. So that's a little tip right there for you. Over here, damage markers, and there's a hint of life force token. So there's all the punch boards for this game. And again, this is actually what you're seeing is what we're getting shipped to us. So this is a sample copy. Here, actually, might be going into another video. Again, I hope you're enjoying seeing all this. This is the game Tower Attack I designed, and this is one of the House of Chance games. Tower Attack comes standard in all editions of Dungeon Crusade. Okay, real simply, oh, the amazing Damian Mamality. He did a lot of the art for the game. A tremendous friend, awesome artist, and just outstandingly talented. Our goal was to make all of the House of Chance games look very retro. And Damien was an artist on 2015's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I encourage you to go to boneandbrush.com. Look at this guy's art. So if you remember, one of the games I loved growing up was Dark Tower. And so that was like kind of a tip of the hat that I thought to, I asked him, could you do something like that? And so this is like the Valiant, the Avalon Valiant Army, fighting the undead, the Ravaged Undead. It's another faction that will be introduced in the expansion. And so this is the game Tower Attack, and it's like a dice pushing game. Real quickly, you take the purple, green, and orange D12. You start out at level 1 of the tower. Again, this is played at Celebration Day. You bet 100 gold. You have 3 chances to try to get these numbers shown on the corresponding dice. Set successive rolls aside. If you make that, you win the gold amount shown. You move up to level 2, so on and so forth. So when it gets up to level 6, 7, and 8, I mean, look at level 8. You got to bet 800, but you can win 2,000. But you have to lock in 10 on the purple D12, 11 on the green D12, and 10 on the orange D10. I've never beat level 8. I think I've only made it up to level 6. And then I get scared and I don't want to bet any more gold because I need to buy stuff in the village. We'll demo this game for you, definitely. I want you to see this. This is a very, very fun game. You can just play it, just by itself. Coming up on the 10-minute mark. Sorry, one more video. We'll finish this up. Again, I hope you're enjoying seeing the sample copy, learning a little bit more about the game. And you know me, I love talking to you guys. I love chatting with you in the comments. And it's a very awesome time because we're going to be getting the sample game finally. Okay, guys, hang tight. I'm going to be right back with you.